Welcome to Manifested Publishers.
Welcome learners, my name is Stephen Kariungi. Today we continue with our study on osmosis. Today I want us to have a different kind of an experiment, and this is to demonstrate osmosis in a living tissue. And the living tissue that we are going to use here is a plant tissue, and we will take some potato, some Irish potato tubers, and those ones will be representing our living tissue. And then we shall cut them to be of the same size, and then we shall place them in solutions of different concentration, and then after that we'll make some observations. So here we can say that potato tubers are used in this experiment to represent living tissue. The tubers should be of the same length and diameter at the beginning of the experiment. They are then put in solutions of different concentrations and observations made after 40 minutes. So the setup will look like this. We'll have a boiling tube there, another one, so then we'll have the potato tuber in each. And then equal volumes of solution, but of different concentration. So in the first one, we shall put it in distilled water, and that is the tuber. That is in A. The second tuber is put in concentrated So you can put it as, let's say 60% sugar solution. And so this is concentrated. And then the other one will be put in dilute. That's about 20% sugar solution. And that is the tuber. So those are the setups. 60% sugar solution, 20% sugar solution. This one is of low concentration, or it's dilute. And the second one, or B, is concentrated. So these will be the observations. The observations after 40 minutes. Now, the first tuber has been put in distilled water, which is hypotonic. So as a result of that, the tuber becomes hard. It becomes hard and increases in size. Increases in size. For the case of B, the tuber becomes soft and reduces in size, whereas C, the tuber remains the same as before. So those are the observations that you'll make. So the first tuber, it becomes hard, very stiff, and also increases in size a little bit. The second tuber becomes soft and reduces in size. That means it shrinks. And then the third tuber remains as it was before. So how do we explain that? The explanation is that in A, the distilled water is hypotonic. Therefore, the tuber gains water by osmosis to become harder and longer. It becomes longer. In B, the sugar solution is hypertonic. Therefore, the tuber loses water. Remember, osmosis takes place from the hypotonic to the hypertonic. The tuber is now the one that is hypotonic, loses water by osmosis to shrink and become soft. Whereas in C, the sugar solution and the cell sap of tuber cells are isotonic. That means equal concentration, therefore no osmosis takes place. So in that case, we can see that there is no osmosis that will take place because the tuber and the solution, they have the same concentration, or they have equal concentration. In the case of B, the sugar solution is hypertonic while the tuber is hypotonic. So the movement is from the tuber into the solution. In the first case, the distilled water is hypotonic, the tuber is hypertonic, and therefore the water moves from the distilled water into the tuber. So that is basically an experiment to demonstrate osmosis in a living tissue, which in this case we are using the potato tissue as the living tissue.
Welcome to Manifested Publishers,